unboxing from 2/19/2025 because it's an hour long. It's Nancy, but she's got yarn. Welcome to the explosion of Boggy Blankets, y'all. Last night was crazy. I opened 171 blankets. I think, well, it was 172, and I'm not sure if that's counting Lynette's blanket, because Lynette finished her cat's meow blanket, which was pretty awesome. But I'm here this morning because I have so much to do, so forgive me for the way I look. I am not hopping in the shower till I get some stuff done, because I know I'm going to get hot and sweaty doing this stuff, and I want to get I'm going to do last night's recap, and then I'm going to make a second video that I procrastinated. See those bags over there? That is from the 22nd, right? No, from the 12th. We're not even on the 22nd yet. It's the 20th. Yes, and by the way, today is February 20th, Thursday, the night after the Boggy Blanket unboxing. But yeah, so I want to go ahead and do a recap on all these blankets and move forward, because I got a lot of stuff on my plate this weekend, and I won't be able to sleep if I leave this room like this. It's driving me crazy that Tiffany left this here, and she took my truck, which that's how I haul the boxes to the dump, so I can't even haul boxes away. So I'm going to break them all down, figure something out. And Zeus is over there panting because he was panting in my face over here, and I showed him his gloves right there. I said, okay, we're going to wear our tippy taps, and he went over there. I know, it doesn't seem very nice, but I got things to do. They can't make up their mind if they want to go in and out. They keep going in and out, in and out, in and out. And Miss Press, she loves outside, so I'm leaving her outside. So, you guys ready for the recap? I am. And a lot of people say, you know, Nancy, this is a lot of work. It's not a lot of work. I'm just unorganized. There. Okay. You ready? All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bag them up after I fill this chair. So I'm just showing them and going to display them. I had my door rehung. The door's falling off, y'all. So, all right. I don't know what it is, but I love these colors together. The black and pink. It's so beautiful. It's got purple in it too, but the pink and the black and the white is what I love the most. And this is is it roller skate? I know that it's a cotton. It's beautiful yarn. I got a UFO in that somewhere around here. I was creating a summer top, and it's still in the works of being created. This is so pretty. That's my style. It reminds me of my overalls. It's like they're right there going, come and finish me. And this is that beautiful yarn last night. It is beautiful. I wonder if it's hand-dyed yarn, because I have something similar, not the same color, but I don't know. It's just beautiful. I've never seen that color before. This is Jaxie's. I'm smelling all kinds of different laundry detergent. I got to get some of these in a box, because when I get too many smells in this room, it gets overwhelming, especially for me. I don't know why. Since I quit smoking, there's certain detergents, they smell good, but then it's just overpowering. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. So yeah, once I get them in a bag, everything will be fine. But yeah, I can't put them up until I show them again. Very pretty. Oh, I love this one. Absolutely love it. I love it. It's so pretty. Amazing. Amazing. I love this retro yarn. I've got lots of it. Hoarding. Thank God it's not a big twist. It sounds like they've got some stores are open, but it sounds like they may not be open forever, you know. They're just extending. I don't know. It's so confusing. And this community loves Joann's, you know. We depend on them in a lot of ways. That is beautiful. That is stunning. That color. It's a Hobby Lobby. Whoa. Yeah, I gotta break down all these boxes. Tiffany borrowed my truck, and I've been meaning to call her to find out. She's so funny. She kind of was hinting around like, Mom, you don't need to come over this weekend. She didn't say it, but she was like, Mom, I've got a lot to do this weekend. Are you coming? I mean, do you need to come? I'm like, you do your thing, girl. I'll do my thing. I've never really needed entertainment, you know, but I'm going out there to spend time with my dad and my mom and my dad. I talked to them last night, and I told them if I didn't get my stuff done, I wouldn't be out there tonight, but I'm going to try to get everything done. And I want to do something, personal thing. So, and if I don't have time to do this personal thing that I want to do, I'm going to postpone it till tomorrow. And no, it's not Botox. But it is a facial. Alright. Bags. I gotta go get bags too. I need to write a list. Okay. Bags. My mind. It slipped my mind. Bags. List. Okay. If I don't write it down, I'll forget. And then I also have to price. And blinds. And closet. Shelf. Okay. These blinds I have in here, they're nice blinds, and you lift them like this. They don't have a string, which is nice, but then it isn't nice because sometimes it like folds in and out. It doesn't want to go up unless you're standing directly in front of it. And I've got this desk, which is in the way, so I had to climb up on a ladder, put my knees up on my desk to lift that shade. Yeah, that was a pain in the butt. All right, close your ears. All right, one more show. This is anniversary cake. I have this color. I have 2 of them. I gave one away the other day when I had a visitor. And I have another one just like the one I gave her, and I don't know where it is. I think it's behind this shelf. I think it fell back behind the shelf. I don't know. I'm not pulling the shelf out. Not today. It'll be a pleasant surprise when I do find it. And I'll probably save it for her. Very pretty. So again, this is last night's unboxing, the 19th of February of 2025. Don't I look sexy with my socks and my Hey Dudes? Camo shoes and burgundy socks and navy blue pants and purple shirt. I know you guys don't care. Okay, last night while I was unboxing, I had mentioned Bag a Day. Okay, I used to watch her religiously. I don't know. I've just gotten so busy with my channel. I don't always watch her like I used to. But anyways, she came through my feed yesterday. I didn't realize it until late last night. After the Boggy Blanket unboxing, I got back on YouTube and there was another video. And she's got a new channel. And she's already got 3,000 subscribers. That's a smart woman. Yeah, she'll have 2 paychecks soon. You know what I mean? If she could get 1 million on, if all her million could come over to the new channel, man, girl, banking it. But anyways, I really enjoyed the one video I watched. She wasn't the Crystal I've known for the past year. Now, I'm not critical. I love Crystal, don't get me wrong. But there have been times in her YouTube life, and I know it's a channel. Sometimes things are just a show. Some are real. Things are, you know, I cover up stuff. I don't show everything about my life. Not everything. But there was something about her in that video that was so calming. So, I don't know, just like, it was like she let her hair down. She didn't have that hat on. She's a beautiful woman. She has a beautiful forehead. You know, I had the bang thing forever and hated my bangs. I had big ears when I was a little girl. I never showed my ears. And then one day I was like, bleep it. You know, I am who I am. You know, you grow up and you finally go, you know, I am who I am. I have nothing to hide. And my forehead isn't that bad. You get used to looking at your forehead, but when you haven't seen it in a long time, it's really hard to look at. She kind of has the same forehead as me, I want to say. And she's got a beautiful hairline. She's got beautiful long brown hair, a beautiful face. I don't know. She just looked beautiful. And I enjoyed watching her for the first time in a long time. So, but go check out her new channel. It's the Nerdy Crocheter or something. She's going to change it again in 10 days. It's something Nerdy Crocheter, but now she's just going to make it short. The Nerdy Crocheter, or I don't know, something like that. But I like the fact that she took her hat off. It felt like it was the real her for some reason. I don't know. And you know what? That's my personal opinion, which means nothing to some people, which is fine, you know. But I love Crystal. I mean, she taught me to crochet, and still does to this day. But her channel is a teaching channel, and I don't want to be taught every day. You know what I mean? She does show some yarns, but not like she used to. But this channel is just her crocheting and just chit-chatting, and I really I enjoyed that side of her. I think it's going to do very well, which we all have no doubt she's going to do well. She's an incredible staple to this community, you know? So, I don't know. I really enjoyed that. And I thought I would just throw that out there. It's not that it's not that important, really, but I know most of you like follow her and do her patterns, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. She also talked about the lady who taught her to crochet, and she talked about it, and there were some things that she shared with us in the past and some new things. You know, she dove a little deeper, which was interesting. You know? I mean, my son, Joey, very successful, has his own medical practice. I'm very proud of him. But when he was a kid, he was in special classes. He struggled, and well, today we know what it was. He has ADHD. He has a severe attention deficit. And today he takes medicine for it, which helps him focus. But, you know, what I'm getting at is when I thought, you know what? I'm going to nosedive my children into sports. Whatever sports they like, I'm right there behind them. And Joey loved football. And I went to all his practices, Pop Warner. I did the boys club football. You name it, I did it. High school, middle school. I don't think at middle school so much. That was Pop Warner probably. But anyways, when he became a freshman in high school, he came home. We just moved here to High Springs, and he goes, I said, what's wrong? He goes, I'm nobody. I go, what do you mean you're nobody? He goes, I'm a freshman in high school. I'm nobody. I said, you are somebody. What do you mean you're nobody? I'm not important. I'm not a good athlete. I want to be a good football player. I said, then go work for it. Go out there and work out. You earn it. But anyways, he didn't only do that. I remember one night we were building a house in 1997. That's when Tyler was born. And we moved to the canoe outpost. We lived above a canoe outpost where they rented canoes and the river was right there. But we lived in an apartment upstairs. Anyways, one night I see a canoe and it's going back and forth and back and forth. Joey, he's running with the canoe. He's exercising with this canoe on his head. This is Mr. Nobody in the 9th grade. We just moved to a new community, you know. So anyways, the year went on and they had a banquet award. And of course, I was very involved in the booster club. I wasn't an officer this freshman year because I didn't know anybody. You know, I was just meeting parents and stuff. And, you know, and nobody knew me. But I went to that banquet. I bawled my eyes out at that banquet. My son got an award. It was an award not for the best athlete, not the natural born athlete. It was an award for, I can't remember what it said exactly, but it stated that he won an award, most outstanding. He worked for what he had. He was the hardest. I wish I knew the name that he put on the trophy. But it was like he earned this award. I mean, physically earned it. He worked out. He did his best to shine. And it didn't come easy. In that award, it kind of says that it did not come easy, but he earned this with a rapid growth. Anyways, he became an outstanding football player. Anyways, but this coach that invented this trophy, he took my son under his wings, a child that I had a family member say he's going to end up in prison like his daddy. I mean, family members can say really hurtful things about your children, and you just look at them and you love them unconditionally, and it's like, he's not a criminal. He's just a kid that's hyperactive. You know, he's not a bad kid. He does stupid stuff sometimes. He has been destructive, you know. But anyways, this coach, he made this. You guys are like, come on, Nancy, spit it out. What are you getting at? I'm getting at, back in the day, had a mentor, somebody that taught her something. Wasn't easy on her. You know, she was tough on her. And some people look at it as abusive. But actually, she was just teaching. And that's the way they taught back then. But, you know, people were cruel to Joey. And this coach saw the potential in my child and took him under his wings and praised him when he needed it. And my son, look at him today. And I have these coaches to thank because they believed in him. And it's amazing. And I'm crying like a baby. But I'm so proud of him. But yeah. So I think that story of Crystal and the woman that taught her how to crochet, it's a beautiful story. And, you know, I mean, it's a totally night and day, Joey and her, but still it's similar. There's people out there in this world that make such a big difference and impact a child's life. Just like these blankets. I know it's going to impact thousands of children, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm paying it forward, if that makes sense. So, let's get back to the blankets. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm soothing the soul. That's what I've been told this does, so. Alright. But yeah, it is pretty cool. Go check out her channel. And I bet her parents are so proud of her. You know? Mother of 5. And busted her butt to become who she is today. By one old lady that believed in her. Planted a seed. That's all she did, was plant a seed. And I wish I could find some of Joey's coaches today. Because I'm not sure they know. I don't even know. I don't know. Some of them are older. Wait. Gotta get back to this. And I can't even remember the coach's name. What's new with me? But I can see his face. He lived in the canoe outpost where we were living when he built his house. Gosh, I can't think of his name. Joey would remember his name. It's not Coach Carter. There's been a lot of coaches in Joey's life. But this one coach, Coach Shane. Coach Shane planted that seed in my child. He believed in him. All his coaches believed in him because he was an outstanding football player. And good afternoon. You have a key and a yellow slip at the post office. You also have a box. U.S. dropped off at the office. Yes, I have 2 videos to complete and then I'll be at the post office. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Okay. I gotta go to the post office too. So, but this is good, me being busy, especially at this time in my life. The changes going on in my world. This is so beautiful. I would hang this up on my wall. I don't have a wall to hang it up on though. Why I'm putting them through 2 loops. It's a pain in the butt to get off. To spread these out further. Very pretty. See you soon, then enjoy the video making. Yes, we had 172 blankets unboxed last night. We have a total of 2884. All right. See the heart on the bottom? Isn't that cute? Hey, Maddie. You know what? Let me turn the heater off. The fireplace is on. It's not hot in here, but I'm getting hot. That fireplace, I bought this fireplace heater at Big Lots. It was only a couple $100. It's beautiful. It's got a mantle. I mean, it's nice and big. The case is beautiful. A couple $100. I might pay $300 for it. Worth every penny. It heats this whole room. And then some, you know. They don't make the heaters like they used to. But then again, this room is insulated. I can remember my first house. I lived in South Florida, and during the winter time, it doesn't get that cold in South Florida, but that house was freezing. It was a cinder block home. Yeah, or was it stucco? I think it was a cinder block home. It had the Spanish tiles. Wait a minute, I gotta hang this up. Yep, it was my first home. I paid $20,000 for a 3-bedroom, 1 bath with a swimming pool. It was a foreclosure. And that was back in the day when you could assume mortgages. The person just signed the house. We gave her money. Like, she was losing the house, so we gave her some money, not a lot, but gave her some money, and then we caught up on the mortgage, and we just assumed it. It was like $20,000, and I flipped it for $65,000. Back in the 80s, the neighborhood was going bad. That's when crack, I don't know, it was called crack. Was it called crack? It used to be called something else. But anyways, that's when all the drugs were, cocaine was like, I don't know. There were people glorifying it like cocaine cowboy and, you know, back in that era. Yeah, a bunch of people my age were a bunch of cokeheads. Basically, in Miami. I got out of there. I had children. I had to get the heck out of there. That was not an environment I wanted my kids in. And we moved here to North Central Florida. And I left my husband behind. I'm so glad I took the path that I did. And now his father's in his life, and he's doing really good. He's turned his life around, and he's proven himself. And he's been forgiven. It was like the devil took him by the hand, and he has so many regrets, and he's apologized so many times to me. I got too many in this bag. Maybe not. I may have to pull some out of that. Alright. Throw this box outside. No, I'm saving this box. I think. I need to ask Goldie if she wants me. I don't know. Alright. I don't have a place for it, but I'm going to go put it in the boggy bag room. I rearranged that room. I got all those bags off the bed, and I got them in the closet when I emptied the closet out. The only thing in the closet are dressers And guess what? All my socks are in a dresser. I can't get to them because of the bags. I forgot to take my socks out of the drawer. Okay, we'll just do a reset and go get socks at Walmart. I have some that I had in the dirty clothes that I washed, so I'm okay. It's not gonna be cold much longer, I don't think. I don't know. Florida is unpredictable because it'll be hot today and be cold tonight, you know? And I know up north it's got some like record-breaking freezing weather coming, so I'm sure it'll trickle here. I love the orange because I live in Florida, you know. That's a nice orange. Orlando used to have a bunch of orange groves. I don't even know if they do. I know that disease killed them. Construction developers bought a lot of that land, you know. Okay. Boy, we haven't even put a dent in last night. Well, close your ears. I'm glad Sadie's outside. She would be freaking out over that. Coming on Monday, so hopefully we'll get a lot more done. My house looks really good, but there's still more stuff to do. She closed up a bunch of boxes, you know, got boxes ready for us. So isn't that pretty? I love this bitty striped yarn. Hooked by Robin. I wonder if Hooked by Robin knows about all her blankets going to all these children. I sometimes wonder if we should just send an email out to let them know of the beautiful blankets that people have created. Or maybe you guys could let them know. You know, I would want to know if my creations were going to a good cause. You know, but that's me. This is really cool. I like this. This is like, you know who I think of when I see this? I think My Secret Yarnery. She has done a few trims like this. I wonder if that idea is inspired from her. Who knows? And this is pretty amazing with the flowers. Love the flowers. They got flattened out in the box, but pretty. It's got a white one too. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. So I'm not sure what Dad has in. I know that we got to get on the roof of the camper. There is a leak. but I've got the material that will patch it, and then we'll seal the rest of it. So yes, I will be on top of the roof. Will I video that? I don't know. I don't want to give y'all heart attacks. But I have been feeling really good. This morning, to be honest, there's a few people who are like, are you putting on a bold face? And I'm pretty real. Have I done a lot of crying? No, I did it last year. Did a lot of crying last year. The tears, I really don't have a lot of tears. Heartbreak, I'm heartbroken, yeah, still, but I don't know. I just want to live the rest of my life happy. But getting back to this morning when I woke up, I kind of saw this mess. It kind of put me in the dumps a little bit. I crocheted a little bit on my heart blanket. I actually started another one in red because the other half is in the washer. Miss Priss, she took my glass of milk off my cart and was running through the house with it. I couldn't catch her in time, and she dumped it on my blanket. So I started another one, and it's beautiful. But anyways, getting back to kind of looking at the mess, and I was here alone. It was quiet. My mind started playing with me. I had to stop it and say, okay, get up and get stuff done. Life is good. I have to remind myself, because I was having a little bit of a pity party over there, sitting here by myself. And it, I guess that's the human in me. I miss him. I love him. I spent 30 years with him. So yeah, I have my moments. But I'm going to be okay. I'm on this earth for a purpose, and I'm going to find that purpose, whether it's alone or with him. But the purpose has to be happy. I mean, I'm happy doing what I do, but you guys know what I mean. All right. Can't fit any more on this. So, I love this Squiggly Wiggly by my little brother from another mother. I'm so sad Wilma can't make it. I'm kind of bummed. I'm not sad, but I'm bummed, It's saying freeze warnings until Friday. See, it keeps saying that, and it hasn't froze here. The other night I turned my water on all night. Okay, burning electricity for no reason. It was not freezing. It was cold. It was in the 50s. So I can't trust that weather warning report, which stinks. And it's High Springs. Maybe there's another High Springs. And it's not High Springs, Florida. I don't know. Mom texts me. Rhonda, she did an emoji like this when I told her how many blankets we had. Y'all, I feel terrible. My bookkeeper was out of town and nobody told me why. She lost her mother. I went in the office yesterday and I said, hey, welcome home, how are you? And she had this sad look on her face. I said, what's wrong? And she just turned back around and I said, no, what's wrong? What's going on? She goes, my mother passed away. I'm like, nobody told me. So I told a couple of my employees, you guys need to let me know this stuff. I'm not working there every day. I mean, I wish she would have told me, but it was unexpected, But her mother was up there in age. I think her mom had like 13 kids. Her mother comes from a generation of triplets and twins. Rhonda, there's a couple triplets, a couple twins. I mean, every childbirth there was a couple kids. Unbelievable. And this lady, this is kind of cool to me. I mean, it's sad she passed away, but Rhonda asked me if her mother was knitting something. And she asked me if I would take it off the knitting needles. So asked me if I could cast off. And I know how to do it, but now it's like I'm nervous. Like, should I do the stretchy cast off? I'm kind of nervous of what to do, but before I do it, I will share it with you guys. I know I can do it. I mean, I know how to knit. So, but I know there are several different types of cast off. And I know enough to be dangerous, right? So, hoping you guys can help me, you knitters. So when she brings it to me, I don't know if she'll let me take it home. You know what I mean? She might make me do it in front of her. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure she'd trust me. But I felt honored. I'm probably the only person she knows that works with yarn. But her mother was a nurse. She was a anesthetist. They had an honor guard at her funeral, which was kind of cool. Nursing honor guard? That's pretty cool. Now, Rhonda's military. She's my Marine. She's my SEAL. She's a Spitfire. Hard-working woman. And she lost her partner in life to cancer. And then she ain't stopped. Close your ears. Wait a minute. We got a bag here still. I'm packing these bags to the gill. This is all part of last night here, and then I got this, and then I got 2 boxes here. All right. I love this yarn. I have it in stock. I've put it in giveaways before too. It's Manzala, the baby yarn. Pretty, pretty, pretty. What else is going on in my world? I'm taking Sadie with me, see what kind of trouble she can get into. I want to build a pen for her out there, so I don't have to worry about her 24/7. See, if Tiffany's there with Gump, she will come to Gump, you know what I mean? And but if it's just me and her, girlfriend's out there, woo, full throttle, which I'm glad for, but she's discovered the gate. Yeah. And neighbors know who she is. All the neighbors have been informed that Nancy's in town and her dogs are with her. Now the boys were, I was worried about the boys roaming, but they've been really good. All of them have actually been really good. I'm just worried she's going to get a hold of a peacock and be a little too fun with it. I had a bulldog. He was the friendliest bulldog, and he played so rough. But anyways, we had this like 700-pound pig. Her name was Miss Piggy. This was back in the day when I didn't like my dad a whole lot. But anyways, he had her slaughtered. And she was a pet. To me, she was a pet. Anyways, my dog, Mikey, used to play in the pen with her and play really rough with her. Mikey was a 125-pound pit mastiff. He was mixed. But anyways, he was a stray. We found him on the side of the road. My boyfriend found him. We picked him up. He was huge when he grew up. But anyways, my dad took the pig to slaughter, and he bought 2 baby pigs. Mikey killed them. He didn't kill them, like chewed them up or anything. He killed them because he was so rough with them. You know what I mean? The pig pen was full of mud. I don't know. Anyways, he killed the pigs. And it wasn't out of viciousness. It was playing too hard. They were babies. They were little baby pigs. And he played too rough with them. And he did that with chickens. I got some chickens and he was rolling on them. Like, yeah, baby, let's play. And he squished them. But yeah, nobody ate Miss Piggy, by the way. My mom cooked a ham. And we all looked at my dad, got up and left the table. And we had a picture of her on the table. Yeah, he killed a pet. He never did that again. I don't know what he was thinking. They were, you know what, it was hard times. That's probably what he was, let's, on a positive note, it was hard times. We didn't know where the next meal was going to come from at times. Yes, my family has been poor. Greyhound industry wasn't always profitable. And my mom was a student. She was going to school to be a nurse when that happened. So, but after she graduated, things got better. You know how things come and go. The economy's up and down, up and down. I don't know why. That is an amazing blanket. Me and Juan were looking at that. All it is chevron, really deep chevron in different stitches. But looking at it from an angle, it looks Aztec. Isn't that beautiful? It's just, I don't know. And I want to say I have this yarn. Ferris wheel. Is it Ferris wheel, y'all? I think that it's come to me. That's the yarn, Ferris wheel. I have that yarn somewhere around here. You know what? I probably put it in one of my boxes because I only had 2 little cakes. They were little cakes. Moral of the story, do not kill your children's pets for food. I don't care if you live on a farm. If they're a pet, don't give them names if you're going to eat them. Put it that way. If your kid names a pet, it's a pet. You know what I mean? It's a pet. My dad was a very tough man in his younger years. He's jello today. He's mushy now. I guess that comes with wisdom. Make it sound good anyways. Maybe the school of hard knocks. I don't know. I was pretty tough too when I was younger. I'm a lot different than I was when I was a kid. I was a hard kid. I beat to my own drum. I didn't get in trouble, but I didn't listen to my parents. And of course, I raised my children where they were going to listen to me. You know how that goes. It's so funny. Tiffany gave me a run for my money as a teenager, and she is such a good mom, but she's a strict mom. Because she knows. She knows too much. She just had terrible luck with boys. I remember when I finally bought her a car, she went to this barbecue and she had this guy that she went on a date with hold her car keys. He stole her car. I called the cops on him. But nothing could happen because, I mean, he kind of got in trouble, but he didn't. He actually damaged her car. He did some stupid stuff. And, the police were involved, but we couldn't prosecute because she handed him the keys. Yeah, I said, well, it's not her car, it's my car. And he stole my car. So, anyways, the parents got involved. I talked to the parents. I'm not a jerk, you know what I mean? But this kid, he had to fix a few things on the car. And she was so freaked out, she called an ex-boyfriend to come and get her. Yeah. That's crazy. That was a crazy night. Yeah, child gave me the run for my money. This thing reminds me of, I made a campfire poncho. Charmed Grammy made one, and I made it out of the same yarn, the same stripes. And it's heavy. It's nice, beautiful yarn, and it's heavy. And I went through my closet, and I actually kept it. It's in the closet. I purged a lot of my crochet that I made and just put in my closet. I'm donating them to Boggy. So So if you have those extra blankets that you don't know what to do with and they're not the perfect size, you can donate them to Boggy, and they will use them for the staff there at Camp Boggy. So just to let you guys know. I mean, some people donate to homeless. If you got homeless, donate them to the homeless in your area. But, you know, but Boggy will take them. I'm headed that way, so I'm taking mine. And they're beautiful blankets. There were some I didn't want to part with, but it's like, how many blankets? You know, everybody in my family has blankets that want one. I've always asked my dad, you want me to make you a blanket? He's like, no. So, maybe it reminds him of something. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not going to hang it up. I'm putting it in a bag. Look at all them boxes out there. All right, here we go. We got another little pile here. I was all over the place last night. I think I did pretty good by myself. It shows you I'm getting stronger, emotionally stronger, which helps me physically, you know? Have y'all seen, some of you haven't seen it, but there was somebody that did a pattern where they did these strings throughout the whole blanket. It was really cool. It was like I would have called the blanket. She didn't do a tutorial, but hopefully in the future she will do a pattern, but call it the Tumbleweed blanket or something like that. It was really adorable, you guys. It was a couple videos ago. I have a blanket with the same exact colors, but it's the Comfort Mikey yarns. Mikey, the crochet crowd. This is one of his crochet alongs. Something comfy. Okay. Happy, happy, happy. That's what this yarn is called. Mandela. I have a bunch of it. Tracy, I love Loopy Crochet. Everything she touches is beautiful. I forgot who this was by. Massive. I should have known. I love that. Massive Crochet. It's a channel that shows you stitches. And it doesn't have a voice. It just, you know, has words. And it shows you slowly. A lot of her stitches, they're just beautiful. It gives you ideas of how to, different blankets to make. But this is one. And I don't know where mine is. I made it for Boggy. But I don't think I have it in a Boggy box yet. There's some things I got to do. And I got to get my button gear on that, right? I keep forgetting to hang them up. Oh God, I got a song stuck in my head. Jaxie. Isn't that pretty? I love those colors. Thank you, Jaxie. Jaxie sends these blankets and she lives far away. A lot of you do. Cheryl over in Australia, she sends blankets every week. I looked at how much. I asked the post lady, I go, how much did she pay? She paid like $80 to send blankets. 2 blankets. That's insane. How much they're charging people. But that's so thoughtful of her. I really appreciate people like that. I mean, I do things because I can afford it, you know. Bear with me here, y'all. I just want to make sure there's no blankets hiding under a bag. But we have more blankets, so. All right. an hour long. I might have to make part 2 for last night's blankets, because it's taking me an hour to show 3 bags, and I got 3 more bags. Actually, 2 bags and 2 big boxes, probably 4 bags. Can y'all read my mind? I'm wondering if I have time to do the other 4. So that means I got 8 bags to show. I should have done the others, but these were, wait, there's more than 4. It's going to be, there's a bag right here. What? I'm ready to shed the sweatshirt. One more blanket. I got that. I got it. So, all right, guys. I'm going to end this part 1 of Boggy Unboxing from the 19th of February of 2025. We have that many blankets. So, I love you all. Mwah! I hope you don't get sick of this. Just pace yourself. You can watch him throughout next week. All right. Next.